completely so cool and so crazy. And then about 2 months into the film, my hair started falling out. And just like in a week's time, I had like a, big ball of hair about that big, and it was kind of awful. So, because, yeah, the hairdressers they weren't doing it correctly. They weren't bleaching my roots correctly, touching them up, so they would overlap, and so my hair just burnt from constant touching up. So I was really upset, and so we had to make me a wig. So about halfway through the film, Leeloo starts wearing a wig, which is okay, because at least we set her up with my real hair at the beginning of the movie.
The final touch was the costume, but the futuristic fashions created their own challenges.
That orange piece was like the weirdest thing. Took so much to get that to work, because every time I would bend down, the plastic would come out, so it had to be like sewn onto me every morning so that it would lay flat. Oh God, it was a nightmare. What we do to make these movies and to make it look so effortless, and like it takes so long to get all this stuff on and ready.
Mila worked hard to perfect Leeloo's combat moves.
Once Luke had worked out what the actions were going to be, he told my trainer, and we worked on those moves. And then we rehearsed with the guys, and then we rehearsed with the guys with their costumes on, which changes everything, because first you have a big guy, and then you have a big guy who gets like 5 times bigger once the headpiece is on and his arms are on.
Of course, even the most prepared actress can use a little help from some old-fashioned movie magic.
At that point, I'd only just started doing martial arts, so I couldn't kick really high. And so they had this leg that they just brought in, a leg to kick. And so I'd be standing there and I would go, "Urgh!" And the leg would come out, because there was like 2 guys standing on their knees with the leg ready. So when I would go, "Urgh!" they would go, "Whoop!" And so it was like a leg on a stick.
But even all of her hard work didn't prepare Mila for the thrill of working alongside an actor like Bruce Willis.
Bruce was amazing. It was really cool, really funny, really talented. I mean, especially, it was my first time working with a big star like that. I mean, I'd worked with big stars before, but never like as my co-star, and like never like my leading man is like Bruce